right, Dane. I got a spicy one for you today. Real spicy. Right. It's called "I Made Myself Blind."
What?
It's about a woman who could see perfectly fine. And decided to blind herself.
Yeah. Oh.
It's a deep one, and I got a lot of very strong feelings about it. The first, that it's absolutely crazy that she did this, and second, that she was allowed to do this. Let me just. Oh, it's gonna blow your mind. All right, let me just show you.
I went blind on purpose, but I don't feel it was a choice.
I mean, just that right there.
That was the best logic I've ever heard in my life.
Right?
Okay. All right. Now I'm ready. I'm buckled in now, man. I'm ready to go. This is a roller coaster.
Yeah, it is, dude. Ooh. It's absolutely. Oh my god, dude. And I guess I should just say right here at the start of the video that there's probably gonna be a lot of opinions and a lot of people saying stuff in the comment section. I have mine, and they're good. They're very strong. And let's keep it civil and have a discussion about this. At the same time, this is absolutely crazy.
Going blind would be a nightmare, but Jewel Chooping suffers from a rare condition called body integrity identity disorder, which led her to deliberately take her own sight.
When they're
what's the name of this disorder?
Called body integrity identity disorder.
BIID describes the extremely rare phenomenon of persons who desire the amputation or one of more healthy limbs and who desire paralysis.
So, are you telling me people are born with this? Or is this just like a choice they make?
Okay, so all right. Let me just rip this Band-Aid off right here at the start, because I'm trying to do like my PC thing where I'm like, it's a disorder. This is like, imagine being so privileged. Imagine being so privileged that you choose to be blind or have an amputation or to be paralyzed. And also imagine a world where you blame it on, this extremely rare phenomenon. And then you don't get that treated. You don't get that part treated. Instead, you treat it by making yourself blind.
By following through with it is how you treat it. That's oh man.
Like I'm pretty. This one makes me very angry. It makes me extremely angry. We're barely into the video, but God,
I can't even right now, dude.
When there's nobody around you that feels the same way, you start to think that you're just very crazy. I don't think I'm crazy. I think I have a disorder.
Those eyes are so gross. I mean, I don't want to focus on that, but like she's got like 20 years of sleep stuck in these eyes right now.
Yeah.
But
how did? Does she say
how did she do it? Oh yeah. No. We're gonna get into all of it. We got okay. I just need to be quiet for a minute and just let it go so that you have the story.
She means that you have a need to be disabled in some way. In my case, it was a need to go blind.
9 years ago, Jewel took the drastic decision to blind herself, and she researched the method
So a thing that this always makes you think about is, I always call it like the Tumblr days, where people started like self-diagnosing disabilities as like a personality trait. And it was like a cool thing to like have something that was wrong with you, or a disability of some kind.
Right.
And then if you like ever pushed back and been like, what are you talking about? Then everyone would just like jump you, like mob pile, get you and try to cancel you. It was this very weird time on the internet. That's like what her situation right here just reminds me of, like how out of control all of that got at one point. And I kind of wonder if that influenced it in any way as well. But I don't know.
Who knows? I mean, if she researched how to do this to herself and all of that, then she probably researched all of it, so found some inspiration somewhere.
Well, with all that, the way that all that was, it was very like people would get together that thought these same ways, and it would just become an echo chamber, and you would become empowered, and it got very dangerous. And And people eventually kind of broke up and wisened up about some stuff, but it was a wild time. And it was about 9 years ago.
The drain cleaner, little less painful, although it does a lot of damage. Because drain cleaner was easily available to me, I went with that.
She went with drain cleaner, but that's not all. She got some drain cleaner. Now listen to this next part.
She found a psychologist willing to help her, and after 2 weeks of working together to make sure she was ready, they carried out Jules' plan.
Nuh-uh. No, they didn't.
She got a professional to help her.
There's no way.
It keeps going
down my cheek, burning my skin. In the moment, all I could think of was, I'm going blind. It's going to be okay.
Wow, man.
She met a professional, worked with them for a whopping 2 weeks, and they decided, I think we should put drain cleaner in your eye.
The most professional. There's no way. Dude, that's crazy.
It is. I've known about this video for a while, and I've always avoided doing it because it always makes me so mad. But yeah, I'm glad we're sharing this together.
Dude, I can't, Amber is a vision professional. I can't, this.
Yeah,
There's people
exactly. It's like
who there's plenty of deteriorating vision disorders, that people will eventually, who have sight, will lose it. And they, what I'm saying? They have to brace themselves and prepare for a whole new life. And, I'm sure it's got to be hard for them to go through that. And she's just like, yep. Let's hook it up, man. Hey, you want to help me hook it up? Yo, put this in the eyedropper.
It's infuriating.
After waiting half an hour to make sure the damage was done, the psychologist took Jewel to hospital, where doctors fought to save her sight.
Well, she went to the doctors, and they were like, what the heck? And tried to fix it. Oh, God.
I hope he's in jail.
I also think when it comes to doctors, the extreme, an even more extreme version of this is people that want the doctors to help them in their lives. Illegal, right?
Yeah.
And for anyone to help someone to hey, I want to cut my arm off. No, they're going to say no.
Right.
Illegal.
Yeah.
Right?
No, I'm not going to lose my license and everything this is going to hurt you.
The fact she found someone that put this in her eyes.
I turned on my back, opened my eyes, and could see the TV screen. I was so enraged, and I thought that it hadn't worked.
So the doctors, they tried to save her eyes. She could still see at the time, and she's mad about it, enraged.
And both eyes slowly went away. I was so happy. I felt that this was who I was supposed to be.
I don't understand. I don't even know what to say except I'm mad.
Yeah, I guess that's why it's the disorder. I guess is blindness isn't a person. I mean, it's not your personality.
No.
This is who I'm supposed to be. Well, just close your eyes. You have to freaking pour acid into your eyeballs.
Literally, just literally close your eyes.
Just get 2 eye patches and go around and be like, "Oh, I'm a double pirate." What?
Wear your sleep mask at all times. Put a bandana over your eyes.
Yeah, but I guess it's not the same because then she can't be like, haha, but I'm not legitly blind, and that's what I need. Anyway, let's keep going.
But this was something she'd been building up to throughout her life.
I first developed the idea that I need to be blind when I was around 6.
I developed some crazy ideas when I was 6 years old too, but
I thought I could fly.
Yeah. I thought I was going to be an astronaut. That didn't work out.
But it kept coming up in my head. And by the time I was 21, it was a nonstop alarm.
Nonstop alarm that was going off. I still don't understand why she didn't go to talk to someone about that.
Right. I just can't believe that the one person she went to for help was like, you know what? You're right.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
That's 2 hours. Hour sessions at the max, right?
The neighborhood dog bites you on the leg when you're a kid, and you go to therapy for years for that, and she went to a dude for 2 weeks. Okay.
As extreme as Jules' case sounds, she is not alone. Dr. Michael First is a leading expert on the condition. He even coined the term BIID.
Yeah, well, we got the professional to talk about the BID, which I guess is worth saying that people that have the disorder, I'm not hating on that.
No.
You got the disorder, There's body dysmorphia, there's all kinds of stuff that people get and have, but it's the fact that no one stopped her. That coming to this point was the answer somehow. It drives me. I'm so mad.
Right, literally.
I'm just so mad.
Our job is to reduce suffering however it's possible. The question is,
to reduce suffering however it's possible. What does that mean?
People have tried therapy, they've tried medication. None of those have really been successful. That if you conceptualize this as treating a condition, then it's okay to do it.
Did they go find like the one dude that's okay with it?
Right.
Or the second dude?
Imagine I have anger issues, right?
Yeah.
And instead of me getting my anger worked on and changing my perspective and figuring out how to calm down, instead I find the guys like, you're right, dude. Imagine how many people you could freaking knock out at one time. Like, we should do this. You know what I mean?
No, then you become a UFC fighter. Yeah. It's hard. It's very hard for me to, like, I guess, even talk about in this video because, like I said, even though we take the piss out of people and make fun of stuff, when it comes to things like this, I always try to see both sides of it. Yeah. But I just can't. I just cannot see the other side of it.
It's called a disorder.
Yeah. Yes.
You know what I mean?
It's a disorder.
Right.
Yeah.
So, like, dude, I have depression. When I'm in a bad depressive state, I don't think the right answer would be we should listen to the really depressed guy talk about what he thinks he should do while he's depressed.
I think a good way to look at this also was something that's probably comparable. I said, mentioned like body dysmorphia, right? Like, are people that like transition sexes, like they're unhappy in their body and all that.
Okay.
I think they're trying to like go in the same direction with this, except it's not an improvement of life to be blonde. It's not. You can live fulfilling lives if you have these things.
For sure.
But I don't understand how this is helping anyone. When you get into like this conversation of it, it does get a little more murkier, but at the same time, I still can't see how it's okay. I still can't. Like, I just can't. Cannot. If you feel differently in the comment section, you feel free to like discuss it and don't like attack each other or anything. It's just the way I feel about it. And no.
Yeah. The big fear, of course, is somebody goes ahead and gets an amputation and becomes disabled and then changes their mind.
That's okay. That's another thing that's on my mind. Like people that do transitions, sexual transitions, is that sometimes they do it and they're still unhappy,
Right.
And it's like how in this situation to where like I want to be blonde and you blind yourself, and then after you're blonde you go, oh no, JK, what do you do?
Right. Like,
so how the ethical decision, the talk he was talking about earlier was just like, okay. Anyway, all right. Just let the video play. Let's finish it out. You guys understand how I feel about it. It's all right. I can't even right now. I can't even form sentences anymore.
Same. I'm mad.
I didn't care that I think there's no resentment for her voluntarily taking her eyesight. That's not who I am.
Okay, so she went and told she has blonde friends. She's telling them that she made herself blonde. First dude said, yeah, that's cool. I wish I could see, but yeah, that's fine.
No, actually, I want to thank you for sharing it with me. I think it's a really inspiring story, actually, because you've...
Ask him again without the cameras here.
Yeah.
Ask him again. Ask him again without the cameras here.
Inspiring story, actually, because...
Go find someone on the street and tell them the story and see what they say about it. Look in the comment section here. Probably even on this video. Look at the comments on this video. I went blind at 14 due to rare eye disease, and it's the hardest thing I've ever been through. I nearly took my own life because it's such a difficult adjustment, and someone I never wish on anyone. I find it absolutely offensive and don't understand how anyone in the blind community could be accepting of her choice. Okay, well, they don't like it.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
She literally took away her own sight, something people would die to have. Does this affect our friendship? No, I think it's very inspiring. Stop. Imagine being so... This is what I said. Imagine being so privileged that you choose to have a disability. Nice. The chick said, I've seen enough.
Right. Oh my god. Oh my.
That's good.
It's a really inspiring story, actually, because you've overcome a lot here. You're a very positive person. You contribute a lot to the blind community, and I think
I guess the thing that I do feel really bad about is that like she's listening to this video right now, and we're just over here just like completely thrown under the bus. I mean, I hope you're in a good place. I hope you're in a good head. I hope everything's good in your life. I hope that you're living a great life. But to call this inspiring is no.
Yeah.
It is not.
If somebody's out there with the same feelings as I have, I would say don't go blind the way I did. I know there's a need.
If I could be inspiring to anyone, I'd tell them don't do it.
Don't do it.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Don't do it the way she did.
If you feel that you have to, at least talk to a psychiatrist. Try to get somebody who knows what they're doing to help you. Don't.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. She's low key throwing everybody under the bus right here.
Right, yeah.
She's like, find someone that can actually help you, not like the one I found.
Yeah, not the guy who's going to drop acid in your eye.
Yeah, don't do what I did. Live with it and wait. And if there's a treatment, she's basically telling people not to do it. But at the same time, she's trying to be inspiring that she did it.
Well, there's no going back. You have no choice.
This is like I don't know. This is like a roller coaster of like which way this video is. You get to the end, it's like the whole time it's been like, oh yeah, wow, you did it. You're so strong and all this. And now at the end, she's like, dude, don't do it.
Right.
That's why I'm getting my story out there to help people understand BIID and what it is and what is not.
So the most important part of this whole video is right there in like the last 30 seconds.
Yep. Absolutely.
This is why you don't go to goddamn Truly or TLC to tell your story, because like the other 5 minutes is just making a spectacle about the whole thing and just making you sound absolutely insane. And then at the end, she's like, you know what? Should have done that. Don't do it.
Right.
And, yeah. Oh.
Oh man.
Well, that is that video. And I got nothing else to say. I've said it all. And so let me know what you think in the comment section. If today's your birthday, happy birthday. Say toast to my friends. And I love you.
I wish I stayed unbuckled. I wish I got off the ride when it started. I'm buckled in now and I'm ready to go. Ah!